Alright guys, we've got a 2008 Big Dog K-9 Softail chopper motorcycle for sale. This bike currently has extremely low 7,185 very well cared for miles. Now this particular bike is equipped with the dark gray metallic base paint job. And then you've got black ghost flames. It's an absolutely gorgeous paint job. Definitely a clean and classy look. Now in 2008, Big Dog equipped these bikes with the extremely powerful 117 cubic inch 1916 cc SNS V-twin motor. They also equipped the bikes with the 6-speed Baker transmission. You've also got a right side balance drive. And then they also equipped the bikes with the very expensive P&M disc brake system. Up front, you've got a 21-inch rim. And then in the rear, you've got an 18-inch rim with a gigantic 300 series tire. Definitely gives the bike that classic chopper look. Now this bike is equipped with a few different adds. First off, you've got the rear struts that are set up for a sissy bar. We'll give you the option to add one extremely easy. Whether you want to carry some gear or take a passenger, it's definitely nice to have to put it back up against. You've also got the Vance & Hines 2-into-1 exhaust system. Definitely a very classy looking pipe. Also a very deep and throaty sound that it produces. You've also got diamond cut jugs on the cylinder heads right here. Actually a very rare option. I don't see that very often. And actually a very expensive option as well. You've also got the oil cooler and the matching stash tube, which allows you to throw some, like your registration in there, some small gear, so on and so forth. So you've also got custom mirrors. And that about sums it up for the ads. I'd rate the bike right at a 9.5 out of a 10. It's in dang near perfect shape. It does have a few blemishes just from being a few years old, but nothing too crazy. The polished aluminum on the wheels are in good shape, have definitely been taken care of over the course of the bike's life. No notable blemishes on the front fender. A few minor surface scratches just from dust being on there and being wiped off, but nothing too crazy. Undercarriage is in good shape. You've got a few scrapes on the bottom of the frame. I do see that on basically every Big Dog I acquire. They sit so low that it's very hard to avoid scraping sometimes when you go into a driveway, so on and so forth. So tank's in good shape. There are, I'd say, about 3 little paint bubbles next to where the gas cap meets up. Nothing too crazy, but I definitely want to point out as much as possible. You've got a few minor surface scratches on the tank, but nothing that shouldn't buff out. Pipes are in good shape. You do have a little bit of boot burn there, and then you've also got a little bit of boot burn there. Seat is in good shape. Rear fender's in pretty good shape. It does have a few suction cup marks, very, very minute. Looks like a 2-up seat was added at one time and point on this bike. Polished aluminum on the wheels, in good shape. Rear tire has less than 500 miles on the tire. It was just recently replaced. You've got probably about 3 pen-sized tip paint chips right on the edge of that fender. Really, really minute. Hopefully you can see those flames. Definitely a gorgeous, gorgeous bike. So. Pegs are in pretty good shape. Could use a little bit of elbow grease to clean up. But you know, overall for the bike being 5 years old, it's definitely in great shape. Front tire is fairly new. It's got probably less than 300 miles on it. But they did replace it with a white wall tire. So I don't know if that's something that's going to drive you nuts. You'd probably want to change that later on down the road. But overall, definitely a really nice bike. I think you'll definitely be happy with it. Let's go ahead and start it up for you. So there you have it. Definitely does show the bike does run extremely well. And even drives better. Definitely a blast to drive. So if you do have any other questions or concerns, definitely don't hesitate to either give me a phone call or shoot me an email. I'd love to address any of those. I do sell quite a few big dog motorcycles and Harley Davidson, so if you want to subscribe to me on YouTube, that would be greatly appreciated. Definitely appreciate your time, and most definitely look forward to the possibility of working with you. Thank you so much.